Hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing today? This angle looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of this. I'm pretty good. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hello, Scarlett. Hello, hello. Hello, Savvy. Hello, Burrito. What's up, User Fatu? Hello, Dollface. Hello, Miss Patty. Happy Monday, Jens. I love the waterfall sound in the cache. There is a waterfall, yes. I'm glad you can hear it. Happy Monday in the back. Yes, can you see the waterfall? I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it. But there is a waterfall there. Hello everybody. Hello Chris. Hello Trish. Hello everybody. Good afternoon. You can't, but it's relaxing. Good. Good. Is my noise canceling off? Here, let me see. If I turn the noise canceling off, you could probably hear it even more. You can see a little bit on the left side of the screen. Gotcha. I can turn it back on though. Perfect spot. I'm glad. Okay, that's with noise canceling. Yes, you can see it. What is the temperature? 60 something, I think. Let me see. Do I have weather in here? If someone wants to look up what the weather is in San Francisco, you know what? Someone can do it. I trust one of y'all. Tell me what the weather is in San Francisco. I think I saw 63 earlier. Hello. What up, Kathy? Hello. How you doing? I want to make it to Cali already. Weather in Canada isn't so good. I'm sorry to hear that. Mr. Nugget, do you want to go to Canada, or are you pretty happy in San Francisco? Hello, Tina French. How are you doing? Good afternoon. We're here for tacos. Tacos. Do you want some tacos? How's everybody's weekend? Been a bit nippy in Minnesota, you don't say. In Minnesota? Cold? I'll tell you what, my 4 years in Minnesota taught me a lot of things. But one of those things is that I never want to go to Minnesota again, at least during some specific months. Some months, fine. Minnesota, oh yeah. Okay, did you want some water? No, you can have water. That's your water, I guess. Oh, don't spill it on me. You can eat tacos daily. That's what I'm saying. 62 with a wind advisory. It's not that windy, or maybe I'm just in a place where there's less wind. Mini soda. Oh yeah. Hello, Emily. So how's everybody's weekend? Catch me up. What's going on, everybody? Hello. Is mom coming out for a visit soon? No, not anytime soon. I'm sure eventually she will. But we'll see. How did the video making go on Friday? Did I make a video on Friday? Did I stream on? I streamed on Friday. Yes, I did make a video on Friday. It went well. I haven't edited it yet. I filmed another video on Saturday. I'm going to edit that one first. So you won't see the video I filmed on Friday for, I don't know, maybe at the earliest it'll be late this week. Probably the latest sometime next week. I'm going to say hi to Eternal Sunshine. Hello, Raw. Tacos and burritos are the best food. They are very good. I agree. Hello, Jer Bear. I watched Dakota Johnson's newish movie Materialist. Okay, buddy. Okay, cough it out. Anytime he drinks water somewhere that isn't his water bowl, he always coughs, so he's okay. Materialist. I heard that was kind of a movie that marketed itself as something different than it was actually. Or maybe not. I don't know. Minnesota is the worst in the winter. I know. I broke up with someone once in the dead of winter. It was like negative 70 outside with wind chill. I really had the worst time. I don't know why I did it right then and there. But then she decided to walk home. It was a mess. It was bad. Hello, Adriana. Kaylee spent the weekend in Wisconsin Dells for my niece's 17th birthday. Almost died in some of the water slides. I'm glad you're not a lot. sure I'm glad you are alive, I should say. Hey, I would like to drink an iced. What do y'all think? Tea or herbal tea, iced Jamaica herbal tea, or vegan horchata? What do y'all think? What do you think?
The vegan horchata is really good.
Yeah.
You want a sample maybe? Yeah.
I've had it before. I get the first one I saw was herbal tea. We'll do horchata. Thank you.
Horchata? Are you sure? You want a sample of?
I've had it before. I've had them both before. They're both good. I'm just deciding what I want to do. But I see 2 for horchata and 1 for
vegan horchata.
Vegan horchata.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Horchata. Sorry, Scarlett. Seasonal depression is coming in full force this week. I'm sorry. Yeah, I. One of the things that don't have to deal with here usually, there can be gray days, but usually it's pretty sunny. Love the Dells. Is that near? I've been to University of Madison and nearby, stay with a friend for like a night, but that's it. Oh yeah. Will I spill on myself? So yes, yesterday on Friday we did that bowl, and God, I'll tell you, I lost both times because the first prediction, will I spill on myself? I did, and then User52 did another poll that said, will I spill on myself again? But maybe today's the day. Daylight savings time in the Midwest is awful. Yeah, I forgot about that. For those of you who've never been to the Midwest, basically it just means that now, once daylight savings time hits, it gets dark at like 4:30 p.m. It's the worst. It's just like, oh, night is always. It's always dark out, basically. And even when it's not dark out, it's still gray out. It's just so gloomy. That's why I wasn't happy. One of the big reasons I wasn't happy there was because of that. It was just so gloomy. I need sun. I don't mind winter, but it does suck being single in winter. Sure, I mean, I think it sometimes sucks being single no matter what season it is. I have to be light on details here, but I do want to tell y'all about what I did over the weekend, okay? I don't mind winter, but it will literally be dark in less than 2 hours. That's fine. And it's not like it's that much better here, but there's a big difference between it getting dark at 4:30 and like 6:30. It's a big difference. I work from home now, so Minnesota winter is going to be more enjoyable for me this year. So you don't have to leave, yeah, because it's so freaking cold out. Now it's light in the morning. I guess but it's so cool. It's 3 p.m. here currently in southern Indiana. Get me out of the state. Why is the cost of living so cheap and keeping me here? Yeah, I wouldn't. No, thank you. Thank you. Scarlett says, I got asked out on a date this weekend, but almost when I wanted to take a break from dating after that guy met 2 weeks ago. Okay, so did you say no? And who asked you? Tell us more. I had a good weekend. Also, hold on. Okay, so those of you who are betting on with the channel points have bet a lot on yes, I will spill on myself. I'm assuming there's a couple of y'all that bet 1,000 or more. It doesn't show me the breakdown. Can I see who predicted what? Can I predict? I can't. I don't think it'll let me do that. Okay, 6 of you voted yes, 6 of you voted no. But those of you who voted yes were way more aggressive with your wagers. 1 to 1.21 and 1 to 5.67. So it pays off way better to say no, right? Like you get, if you're right, if I spill on myself and you bet yes, I'll spill on myself, you get a little bit. But if you're right on the no, you get times 5. That's pretty good. I don't even know how those odds are calculated, but anyways. Wait, prediction started. Wasn't there already a prediction? Did it restart? He works in climate change. His sister is a lesbian, so his exposure to queer people. That's good. Okay. I usually vote 200 and hope for the best. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, Scarlett, might as well go for it. Did it reset? No, it didn't reset. Okay. I had a good weekend. Let's see. What did I do? I did some good stuff. I'll need some, maybe like 10, 15 minutes before I can order food.
On Saturday's good.
Great. Thank you. What did I do this weekend? I filmed a video. Is this place vegan? No, it's not vegan. It's gluten-free. It's gluten-free, but it's not vegan. So ramen for the first thing. Yeah, drink works too. On Friday, I saw my friend, and we filmed a video that I'm going to edit and post. Y'all will see it, like I said, maybe later this week, early next week. But I have another video or two that I'm going to post, because on Saturday morning, did I do it Friday night? I think I just blessed it. 'Cause I was so, I'll tell you what, y'all, Potts is kicking my booty. I am just like even before I got here, I was just like, ooh, because, you know, standing up and moving a lot, I get super sweaty, I get really like lightheaded and stuff. I'm good now for the most part, and within the next few minutes I will be totally good. But yeah, how's the vegan at home going? Pretty well. I'm still sticking to it for, you know, like 90%, 90+% of what I eat at home is vegan or close to vegan. It's just like when I'm out and about, it's not even like I want to try to be as vegan as I can, but then also sometimes you just can't avoid it. It's hard, you know. It looks like a caramel mocha. This is a what is it called? A horchata, which is like an almond or rice milk. I forget which one. I think it's rice milk. Rice milk, cinnamon, sugar. I think that's it. It's good. It's like a cinnamony sweet drink. It's nice. No coffee. No mocha. No nothing. Speaking of drinks, I obviously don't drink alcohol, but they do have something called a Bad Bunny carrot margarita, which I think is fun. Because I'm assuming that's inspired by Bad Bunny, the artist, because it is a Mexican restaurant, so of course it is, right? Okay. Hello, Catherine. All right. Should we read the menu, or should I tell you about my weekend first? What do you think? Hello, Not. Y'all tell me. We can prioritize. Also, menu says Sinister. Okay, we can do menu first. While we're reading the menu, I want y'all to think, because I've asked, most every time I've asked this question, y'all have come through. If anyone has tea that they would like to discuss today, please drop it in the chat. Let me know. I want to hear about it, because we've got some really hot piping hot tea in the past, and I would love to hear more of it if you have any. Okay. Brunch specials till 3 or till sold out. Bunch of free things. They've got a fried chicken and churro waffle with spicy agave syrup. They've got, oh my, Invader V is rating with a party of $7.96. Really? Whoa. Hi. Is that true? That's interesting. What did I eat last night for dinner? I don't even remember. What does that mean? That means that someone's sending their stream people here, I think. Is that what that means? I think. It's true. Well, hello, Chris Neasy. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We were just reading this menu for this Mexican place we're in. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. There's a 3-egg Mexican sausage scramble. The views just jumped up a ton. Well, hi, everybody. Eggs with tomato, onion, salsa, sausage, veggies, avocado. There's huevos rancheros, which has shishito, black beans, fresh corn, tortilla. Choice of chicken, carnitas, or veggie, 2 eggs, salsa roja, salsa verde, cheese, crema, avocado, fresh. Do I use dinner or supper interchangeably? I just usually don't even say supper. I just say dinner. And they have pancakes. Oh, they have Mexi bowls with basmati rice, organic, slow-cooked black beans, pickled onion, jalapeno, guacamole. Okay, let's read the normal menu. Let's see. They got. Oh, We might have some new options here. Because last time we were here, we had fish tacos. Fish tacos. Oh, din din. I do like din din. Yeah, I do like din din. Varies by state. Yeah. Okay. Maybe they changed something. So small plates, salsa casera, and corn chips. Oh, that's salsa of the day. House cooked corn tortilla chips. They have guac and plantain chips. Welcome Invader V. Do we know Invader V? Can anyone from I can't really. It sounds like static. It's not static. It is a. Here, let me see if I can show you. Watch. Oh. Can y'all see that? It's a waterfall. Can you see the waterfall? Isn't that cool? Hello, Lolo. How you doing? I always say dinner, but my mom who grew up in Iowa used to call supper. That makes sense. No, it's not relaxing. Is it helpful if I turn off noise canceling? Or did I just turn it on? Oh, wait, hold on. That's noise canceling off. Okay. Guac and plantain chips. Could be good. Chipotle honey chicken wings. Is this new? Oh, no. It's called, I'm going to try and say this. Elotitos. Fresh corn ribs with spicy chingona aioli. Hello, Fallon. It's more loud now. Bad or good? Bad loud. Here, I'll turn it back on. Hello, Fallon. The corn ribs, cotija cheese, and herbs. They've got taquitos with potato sofrito, shishito black beans, salsa roja, cabbage, pico de chicharron. I don't really want chicharron. Those are fried pork skins. Mushroom kale empanadas. Not bad. I'm not a big fan of kale. I don't really like kale. I just find it kind of bitter. Are y'all kale people? Are y'all people of kale? Kalean? Ooh. Kaleans. That's kind of cool. If there was a kale fan club, the people would call themselves Kaleans, right? Small plates. Grilled octopus. Octopus person. Everything sounds good except the kale, right? Kale is good, but it has to be done right, sort of like scallops. Right. I guess. I've had kale before that I've liked, I just typically don't. Aguachile mixto, so that's going to be shrimp and octopus. Immediately not interested. Octopi, I don't like the texture, and I know they're really smart. So those two things together, yeah. Oh, thank you for the bits, Lola. I appreciate that. By the way, if we collectively get to 1,500 bits donated, like Lola just gifted, we will open one Disney Lorcana pack, because we are on the chase for the iconic Mickey and Minnie cards. If you'd like to see some Lorcana cards, we can open packs in your honor. Hello, Janice. How you doing? More of a spinach girly than a kale girly. Me too, Catherine. And I'm not like super into spinach, but it's good. Good enough. Yeah, it gets bitter like scallop. That's fair. Same thing with chard. Chard, I almost never did for that reason. A sucker for greens. I think I like arugula as long as it's with the right components together. But there's probably just gonna go for like something. What you drinking? This is a horchata. Oh, we got mods. Don't worry. User 52's here. They've got it. Don't worry. Ceviche with mushroom. Oh, okay, so like a vegan ceviche. Mushroom, mango, radish, onion, cucumber, avocado, ahi, and lime. Okay. Fried fish tacos, which is what we got last time. They are so good. So good. House flour mix, and it's flour in quotes because it's gluten-free flour. And spiced chingona coleslaw. We've had it before. They're fantastic. I don't know if we want to get them 2 times in a row, though, but we can take it. Summer squash, quinoa, and steak salad. And then a farmer's market salad. Okay, platos, plates. Cash of the day with potatoes and veggies. I never knew there were others besides them. Thanks for everything you do. Oh yeah, there are several mods, but I think user 52 is the big one here. Oh my gosh, Lolo sent 1,000 bits. Holy crap. Thank you, Lolo. That is very sweet of you. Y'all throw some gas tanks out for Lolo. That is a big gift. These gifts go a really long way, like a really long way. They support me, they support Nugget, they help us put literal food on the table on the streams, but also do stuff like pay rent, which is tough times these days. So just know how appreciated it is. Thank you, Lolo. The gas tanks, if you're subscribed, you can throw a gas tank emoji out. We have a special little gas tank. These gifts are like gas in the tank for these streams. You can think about me like an engine. I will keep going. I will keep doing these streams as long as y'all want me to. And if you want the streams to keep going, you got to put gas in the tank of the engine in one way or another. Because I need to be able to pay my rent. So just know how appreciative I am when people like Lolo give. And we're only 400 bits away from the workout. Love you. All right. Is my mic on? Oh, I think so. Okay. Another 5-10 minutes, please. Thanks so much. I think it's okay. Let's see if this is any better. Is it any better now? Can you hear me now? Is it better? Did it change? It's better now? Has it? Thank you, Casey. Also, we got a gift that I'm going to read in just a second. Really? Y'all got to let me know next time. Because we just went, 30 minutes before y'all told me my microphone wasn't working? Y'all got to let me know next time. Let me know next time. Oh, okay. Next time, let me know. Or how about this? Next stream and forever stream from now on, if the audio is like not as good as it usually is, be like, hey, Lily, why don't you real quick just plug your mic in, or take your mic out and plug it back in. Just so we know. Interesting little. They did, but I kept calling the noise. Tried to let me know a long time ago. Well, I didn't think I didn't know, Ria. You did, kind of. You told me that the sound was, yeah. But now y'all know the difference. You know the difference between this microphone and the iPhone microphone. It also does speak to the because I just got the new iPhone for the camera upgrade, and supposedly the microphone is better. So if it's not a huge difference, but just let me know. Y'all are good. Thought it was the waterfall. Yeah, I should have known, because we've been here many times before and I've never gotten comments about the waterfall. So, anyways, okay. The camera's great in the new phone. Okay, so thank you again to Lolo, and y'all. We got another gift. Y'all are taking such great care of us today. Taking care of me, taking care of Nugget. This is incredible. Thank you so much. This one's from Jens. We love Jens so much. Jens has been in the Lovelies community for 3 years now, pretty much since the very beginning. Since like the early days of TikTok in late 2022, early 2023. Jens has been here. She is such a sweetie. We love Jens so much. Real quick, how long have I been streaming on Twitch? About a month, 3 weeks now. This is week 3 or 4. Hello, Hyena. It's a lot crisper with the mic versus noise canceling. Interesting. Hello, Hyena. 83 subs to go. Perfect. Thank you, user52. Anyways, Jens has been here since the very beginning. We love Jens so much. She is the best. She's been a mod for the longest time, and she's at $25, y'all. That is a lot of money. These days, like, look, it is, I don't think, with the exception of a couple people out there, maybe some people who are doing some business practices we don't approve of, there's not many people right now who it isn't tough times for. And this I know. So gifting $25 is a lot. Like that covers the entree, depending on the entree, but like it covers a lot. So throw some gas tanks out for Jens. That also means that we're going to open a pack of Lorcana cards right now, which is awesome because every $15 is a pack, increments of $15. So we're going to open that right now. And look, Jens, you might have just, your $25 might find us. Oh, you know what? If it's okay, wait, is Jens is here, right? Yeah. Jens, let's just open the pack right now. And we just got another gift. Oh my gosh. Y'all are just so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Lolo just sent $22. Y'all. That is so sweet of you. Ugh. I don't even know what to say. Y'all are gonna make me cry. Thank you. And on top, and Lolo gifted like a bunch of bits too, so that's another 2 packs on top of this. Jeez, y'all are just the best. I love you so much. Y'all mean so much to me, and I'm so honored to have you. Really, I really don't know what I would do without y'all. Like to be able to jump from TikTok where I have 500,000 followers to Twitch where I have, like a fraction of that, and still be able to stream and have people here and be able to work towards making this a viable platform for myself is very meaningful. Because y'all, I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is to stream on TikTok for my mental health. Like I'm considering doing a day a week just for engagement purposes, but like at most that. And it's just so nice to be able to be here, and I appreciate every single one of you. So thank you, Jens. Thank you, Lolo. You love my oh, thank you, Lolo. And thank you, Hyena. Yeah, y'all are so sweet. So we're about to open 3 packs here. So I'm going to flip the camera. And I'm going to make it so we can see the packs easily, okay? Look at that view. Hello, LRT. So the first one will be from Jens, and then the second 2 will be in Lolo's honor. I think it was this one. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it like this. All right, so this is the most recent set. It's Fabled. It has the 2 most expensive cards you can get in a pack, well, with a couple of notable exceptions. Actually, not even the Elsa card, I don't think, from the first chapter set is as valuable as the iconic Mickey and Minnie card. So that's what we're chasing after. We've got Atlantica, Sudden Chill. The rare cards will be at the end for any of you who are new to opening cards like this. It's called the chase cards that we're looking for because we're chasing after them. So again, this is from Jens. And you can see the rarity at the bottom. That's a rare one. We have the enchanted version of this. We got Eye to Eye and a holographic Anna. Very cool. Well, shout out to Jens one more time. Thank you for that. We love you very much. Jen's been with us since the very beginning. She's a sweetie. And I know her and I love her and I trust her. We love her. ASMR time? Oh yeah, because of the opening of the packs. All right, this is the first of... Could I start with the guac and plantain chips, please? Thank you.
You prefer the plantain chips? I can do it with corn chips if you want.
Which do you recommend?
I don't really like the plantains.
Okay, I'll do the regular then.
Regular?
Yeah, thank you.
Any food allergies we should know?
No.
No food allergies?
Yep, thank you. I made a snap decision, everybody. All right. Sudden Chill, Jafar, and this is from Lolo. We're looking for the iconic Mickey and Minnie cards. Oh, okay, the Queen. Ooh, that's a super rare, Prince Philip. Very cool. And holographic Hercules. Not bad. Not bad at all. Then Lolo's final pack. Final pack will be, I don't know. We only have pulled 1 enchanted card so far, which is the Jasmine we pulled a few weeks ago. That's worth over $100. Yeah, we got the Hercules. Hercules. All right, we got Ursula. We got Aurora. That's a super rare. And our holographic is... Improvise. We have like a bunch of these. I think this is the most common holo. Not bad, though. Not bad. We got a couple of nice cards in there. We got a couple of... Oh, Nugget, are you pooping in my lap right now? No. Okay. I thought he was pooping in my lap for a second. I was like, please no. I didn't bring extra pants. It's happened before, but I think it was just a weird angle. All right. Okay. Thank you again, Jens and Lolo. I think let me get this back really quick. Y'all are the absolute best. I love you both. And I love all y'all for being here. Thank you. So I made a snap decision and I got guac and plantain chips, okay? I know we didn't discuss it, and normally we discuss it, but I think that's probably what I would have landed on anyways. I was thinking about the uh, elotitos, the corn ribs, but my hands, I don't want to get greasy fingers today, you know? It's gonna be greasy fingers enough with the chips because I know they fry them fresh here. But yeah, hold on. Let me get these back on. Yes, and by the way, the paid sub thing. At 100 subs, we're gonna do a dinner at Epic Steak, which is, if you didn't know, a very fancy steak restaurant that we love. It's very delicious. So look forward to that at 100 subs. So if you want to sub, now's a good time. Okay, Mickey and Minnie. Do I feel like there was an unspoken power dynamic when you dated cis people before? I'm specifically asking how cis privilege dynamics. Do you feel like there's an unspoken power dynamic when you dated? Do you mean like when I, as a post-transition person, like someone post-transition dated a cis person? Or me pre-transition when I was cis presenting. Either way, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I need more information. Ask again and give me more information. Okay. For our mains, there is a catch of the day. As a visible trans woman, me dating a cis person, as in like a power dynamic that the cis person had over me. Is that what you're referring to? Because in that case, not really, no. No, I didn't feel that. And if I did, I probably wouldn't be with that person. Okay, steak fajitas, fried pork carnitas, those pork confit, fried, sweet and savory mix, beans, pickled onions, and tortillas. Not bad. It's $38 though. All these are pretty expensive. They have $38 carnitas, $35 spiced bone-in fried chicken. Abuelas, am I saying that right? Abuela? Like potential them having a bigger pool of people to date and being more socially accepted. I mean, sure, yes, they have a bigger dating pool and are more socially accepted, but I thought you were talking about a relation, like a power dynamic between me and the person I was dating, because like an imbalance of power within the relationship. Because sure, they have like privileges outside of the relationship, but that's not to do with the relationship, right? You love steak carnitas. I didn't feel like that. I mean, yeah, but that has nothing to do with the relationship between me and a person I was dating, and everything to do with like broader societal privilege and the way that trans people are treated in general. Like you could say that about anyone who's cis and anyone who's trans. I don't know if it has anything to do with me dating someone. Okay, they have Abuelos Pollo Mole Negro, slow braised chicken, mole, sweet peppers. There's another trans creator I watch, and she had to stop taking estrogen 2 weeks ago because her level was 700. Ooh, yeah. Hundreds of blood cuts made me think you. I get my levels regularly checked. 700. They must have been taking high doses then. Yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah, no, my levels are within that, the 200 to 300 range usually. They have a fried rice. They have a chile. I can never say this word. Relleno. Con beef barbacoa. Okay. Oh, here's the guac. Thank you.
Where do you want me to put the water?
Just right here is fine. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And I have beef for you, red sauce, and tomatillo.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Here we go. Double L is pronounced like a Y. Okay, so I got it right. You like the shirt? Did y'all see the shirt? It says feminism. And it's just like a big old dragon. There's a couple versions of the shirt, and this was the one I landed on. I like it a lot. Chicken mole and chicken relleno. Chicken relleno does sound good. They also have masa. So they have enchiladas divorciadas. So it's a tortilla hand rolled with the choice of chicken, carnitas, or veggies. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fine. They have a mole zilaquiles, which is a crispy tortilla, salsa, cheese, crema, guac, herbs, and an herb sauce, not herbs and sauce. They have a chicken tinga rolled taco. That's chicken, chipotle, tomato, onion, corn tortilla, rolled and fried. Lime crema, I do like lime crema. Cotija cheese, guac, and salsa verde. Could be good. I think I'm going to put on my floppy hat in just a sec. Beef chile verde rolled tacos. Can y'all see, by the way? Feminism should not be forgotten. I agree. Hell yeah, Tina. Happy to hear you get yours regularly checked. Heard about that happen with her, and I thought immediately. Yeah, 700 is high. I mean, I will say that a lot of times doctors are just guessing on things, but estrogen is one of the things that they might know a little bit more about. Like things like progesterone, they're just like, yeah, take this. We hear it works. It's kind of the medical position on progesterone. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna put on my floppy hat because we're getting a little bit of sun. Floppy hat, floppy hat. I can't hear you. Floppy hat, floppy hat, floppy hat, floppy hat. Scarlett, that's a great question. I don't know. Maybe. I think feminism and DEI are very, very linked. You could even say they're similar because feminism is about more than just women. It's about anyone who's not a cis white hetero male. Can't see all the plate. Okay, let me back it up a little bit. Yeah, you can't see all the plate, can you? Angle the camera down a little bit. See how this is. Now move it a little bit more forward. I need to tighten this. It stops. Okay, this looks good. Good. I have a chronic illness and can attest to doctors just guessing. Sometimes they just do that. Hopefully, when her levels go down, the dosage will be adjusted. Yeah, that's crazy if that's what's happening. Either she's taking more than she was prescribed, they're prescribing her something very poorly, or her body is just ingesting the normal dose differently. It's one of those three things. Keep me posted on how that goes. Okay, we got some salsa. We got red and green, and we got the guac. Let's give it a shot. Looks like there's kind of like a salsa on top of the guac as well. It's a very it's a thinner guac. It's not terribly thick, and you know I like it thick. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. So it's kind of like what's it called? It's sometimes they'll put like salsa verde in with guac to make it a little lighter and make it a little bit more acidic. That's what this is, and it's great. It's very lemony. I love it. Do I prefer? I didn't even know there was a crazy peanut. Red and green chile is called Christmas in New Mexico. Thank you, time off, Queen. Doesn't it slay? So I'm trying to find a way to phrase what I did this weekend because I had a great freaking weekend, y'all. My weekend was so energizing. I had so much fun. I truly had like a blast this weekend. The first thing, I was out with some friends. We went to this church. Now, hold on. Stay with me on this one, okay? It's called the Grace Cathedral. And you can look it up if you want. It's in San Francisco. It was nothing religious. Because I'm not very religious, but you can pay like $30 for a ticket. And you go in there and you sit down like in the church and you look up. Oh wait, you know what? I could show you a picture just to give you an idea of what it looked like. And it is this light show. And you will not believe how cool this light show was. Because the church itself is huge ceilings. It's like a beautiful, beautiful architecture. Let's see if you can see that. Like, it looks like a painting. Can you see that? I'm not sure if you can see that. I don't know if the phone is bright enough or the iPad's bright enough. But they have these projections, like these projectors that like make it look like you're underwater, and
So far?
doing great. Thank you. It's like there's animals, and it's just so cool. Um, uh, I'm eating day after spaghetti. Is day after spaghetti good? I feel like it gets so bloated and like too chewy. Well, maybe not too like it's just like, I don't know. It gets like waterlogged in the fridge, right? Am I crazy? So we had a great time there, and then we went to this place called the Tonga Room, which I'd never been to. It's like this tiki bar, and I don't know. It's just great vibes. The wind is picking up here. You shouldn't be. I have a wind stream. Really? Spaghetti is better second day? I don't believe that. Did my mic get unplugged?
You should be able to hear me. Hello, hello, hello.
How is it that y'all think spaghetti is better the second day? Oh, okay, not sound-wise, menu-wise, yeah. How does that even work? It's best fresh, right? Soup, I can see being better the second day. Spaghetti? It just soaks up water in the fridge and gets like, it goes from like, if it was al dente, then it's overcooked by the time you get it the next day. I think y'all are crazy. Can we do a poll really quick if spaghetti is... I've never, ever heard the opinion that spaghetti is better the second day. Never. Never, ever. Anything with sauce is better fresh. I agree. No, it didn't flavor marinate. It just soaked up all the water. Chili, I can understand. Baked spaghetti, sure, but like, that's different. I'm talking about regular spaghetti. It ruin your hair. I hear that. Thank you, user52. I'm vote. Can I vote? Fresh. Yeah, come on. Come on. Be reasonable. I like the baked spaghetti. It's fresh. Flavor marinade? No. It just soaks up the water. I love leftover spaghetti. You're crazy, Katie. Anything with sauce is better fresh. I agree. I'm the type that mixes sauce and pasta and it doesn't get weird. You mean like in the fridge and then you eat it? No. I mean, look, I will eat leftover spaghetti. I'm not saying I'm above it. I'm just saying it's never as good. I ate leftover spaghetti for 5 days. It's so much better. One of the only foods I can eat days after. They got good Mai Tais. I didn't have a Mai Tai. I had a mocktail. It was fine, but it was fun. And there was like a pool in the middle of this tiki bar, and there's a boat in it, and this like cover band like floats out on the boat, and it's an inside place. It's not like a pool that people swim in. It's just like a big thing. And they have like rain machines, and they played Africa, which is, the rain's down in Africa, and we were just like belting out the song. It was a great night. Second day spaghetti is better. You're wrong, Bex. I like the noodles squishier. That's crazy. It's better. It's best al dente. That's what it's supposed to be. I can only eat spaghetti if it has ranch in it and a light sauce. Who are you people? Spaghetti. Look, I would eat spaghetti and ranch, but like, that's not... I'm not saying I'm above it. I'm not saying these things are bad. I'm just saying it's not as good. It's not as good as fresh. Hello, Kayla. Sketty sandwich? No, I cannot get behind a sketty sandwich. What water is it soaking up? The sauce. It's soaking up the water from the sauce. And it's getting like overcooked in that way. Because even though you're not cooking it in the pot anymore, it's still soaking up. It just takes a lot longer. So when you leave it in the fridge overnight, it's squishier and it's not as good. It's 50-50? That blows my mind. How are y'all 50-50 on a spaghetti? I need to go. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do an Instagram poll. How do I do this? Can I do an Instagram poll from my iPad? That is a great question. Am I even logged in on Instagram? Please be logged in.
Am I logged in? No, I don't want to be on that account. I want to be a different. Can I log in? Please let me log in. Please, please. That's login request sent. Okay. Someone remind me when someone send me a message. I'm gonna do an Instagram poll when we're done streaming. Okay, and I'm gonna ask, and y'all can go on and vote. But you'll see that people like it fresh. I don't know what happened, what like statistical nightmare happened or anomaly happened that put so many team leftover spaghetti, because that's not how, I've never heard of this ever. And thank you for the text. I think that was user effective. Team Fresh, thank you, Rachel. Fresh only, thank you, Scarlett. Don't leave the pasta in the water, mix it with the sauce and put it in containers. Sure, we agree on that. It's just, it's still gonna soak up. There is moisture, it's gonna soak it up. Only thing that gets better next day is stew. Yeah, sure, or soup. What was for wait, was that Halloween? It was Saturday, the day after. Kraft mac and cheese leftover? No, it's only good fresh. I would argue that Kraft mac and cheese or any out of the box mac and cheese is only good for like 10 minutes. And then it gets like, no, it's a small window. I had it last night and it's just not as good. It gets like pasty almost. It's not good. What are y'all crazy? How is this 50-50? That's what I'm saying. I need my pasta not be soft. Yeah, al dente. That's, the Italians figured it out. We don't need to change it. What? Like what? Okay, here's a question. For those of you who like it the day after, do you like, so when it is fresh, are you overcooking your noodles then too? Are you making them squishier in the first place? Because if you like it squishy, you would, it says like 8 to 10 minutes. You would do like 12 to 14 minutes. You're just trying to get waterlogged noodles. Is that what I'm hearing? I'm not storing the noodles in water. I'm not storing the noodles in water. I never said that. I might, typically I'll just mix it all in with the sauce. I could, in theory, just like put spaghetti in its own little tin, but even then it's still going to absorb moisture around it. It's never going to be the same. Catherine, I can't believe you've done this. Isn't that hilarious? This is disastrous. I can't wait to vote for fresh spaghetti on Insta. Thank you, Lolo. Okay, I didn't vote and I vote fresh. Thank you, Jens. Yes, you're all canceled, Rachel. Well, you're not canceled, Rachel, but everyone else is who thought better day the day after. I love leftover spaghetti so much. You're crazy. I don't like spaghetti. I just need to opt out. Okay. I don't mix my sauce till I'm ready to eat. That's fair. And I can take the note that I shouldn't just mix all the sauce and the spaghetti at once if I'm planning on having leftovers. That is fair. I did dress up for Halloween. I was Miss Frizzle. You can store the sauce, not the pasta. That's fair. Well, here's the thing, Jerbear. Even if you separate the noodles and sauce, there's still moisture on the noodles. It's still going to suck up the moisture around it. It's not like you're putting it in dry. It's still going to absorb moisture and be softer the next day. And the reason it's good fresh is because it's al dente then and there. I'm old and I still don't know how to tell when my noodles are cooked. What are you, like 50 years old? Okay. I know there's 50-year-old people in here. All I'm saying is, number one, you need to learn how to cook some noodles or just follow the directions. Because usually on every pasta box, it'll say 10 minutes or 8 to 10 minutes. You know, if you like it more al dente, go 8. If you like it more squishy, go 10. Easy. Set a timer. Spaghetti sandwich and butter bread. You're banned, time off queen. Get out of here with that. That's insanity. No. It's bread. It's like the same reason I don't like mac and cheese pizza. Because it's just bread on bread. It's carbs on carbs. You can't just like double stack carbs. You need something else. That's why meatball subs work, because normally it's spaghetti and meatballs. But then you sub out the spaghetti for a different bread, it works. But you can't just take the two breads. It's like It's like putting two pieces of bread together to make a bread sandwich. It doesn't make sense. It's not right, ethically, morally, spiritually. You're all corrupt. Corrupt. Hello, Catherine. Perfect. Thank you so much. You're all canceled. I'm voting leftover on my alts as well. Rolobex, I'm going to block you on all of those. Fresh spaghetti. Thank you, Selena. Gosh darn it. Who did that? Rachel redeemed an accent? Oh my god. What accent do I need to talk in? What is it, for 5 minutes? And hell yeah, Jen. No, we can't move on, Spaghetti Vizslet. You can move on. I'll never move on. Spaghetti tacos? No. No. Your choice? I won't, Queen. Okay, what accent? No, you can't pick. Either Rachel can pick, User52 can pick, or if neither of them want to pick, I will pick. So, go ahead. Once you pick what accent I have to do for the next 5 minutes. Sure, Sinister. I'm not saying that I am above eating spaghetti the next day. I have and I will. I'm just saying there's a notable difference between them. I'm not sure, Alyssa. Maybe. Absolutely not. No, it cannot be an accent that I, as a white person, would not be able to do. It must be something that I will feel comfortable doing. Italian, Russian. We did Dracula the other day. Southern, Minnesotan, Texas, Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, California. Of course, Scarlett, that should go without saying, my friend. Come on. I'm not doing an Indian accent. Absolutely not. Okay. French. Well, happy to speak in a French accent for you. Je m'appelle Lily. I am here eating the guacamole. Ça va? Où est le taco? Je voudrais un taco. S'il vous plaît. Okay, hold on. Rachel has overridden it to be Canadian. Oh, I can do a Minnesotan accent, which is not quite a Canadian accent, but it's like, what are you on about? What are you on about? It's kind of like a Canadian accent. I can go Minnesotan. Oh yeah, you betcha. Hey, grab your bag. We're getting out of here. Oot and a boot. Oh yeah. I really don't know the Canadian accent because the Canadian accent, I just don't have as much exposure to it. So I just default to the Minnesotan accent, which is geographically similar, but it's not quite the same. How's the guacamole is incredible. Canadian is like Californian, but speak up more. Is it? I don't know if that's true. Because I might just go for Valley Girl with Californian. Like, Stuart? Are you going to hop on the 405? Or like a lot of vocal fry? Like, what are you even doing? Say sorry. Sorry? Oh, do you? Oh. I hear the Canadian accent every day, living across a 15-mile stretch of water from Canada. I guess with the Valley Girl accent, everything is kind of like a question. Like, what is my life? What am I doing here? I want to go home. I want to I have to go pee. Oh. But the Minnesotan accent is a good one because you can say lots of fun things like, good golly, Miss Molly. And have you ever heard of hot dish? Let's get you some hot dish. And so I'm close to my Toronto accent, right?
Everything good so far?
Let's do the fried fish tacos, please.
Perfect. I love the fried fish.
Yes, on the regular corn
Cassava flour or corn?
corn, please.
Corn?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Please, you want me to drop this away?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah?
Thank you. All right. Yes, the corn tacos, please. Thank you. Okay, how are we doing on time for the accent? How's the accent timing? Does the Dracula need to come back out? Oh, Dracula, where are you? Are y'all still there? Hello? Hello? Mr. Nugget, would you like to come back on my lap? Dracula, good enough. Rachel, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied? Just trash. Good, I'm glad. I'm very glad to hear it. Nugget is very confused. Look at this, it got all separated, Nugget, buddy. You're in my lap. Please explain the alien video you made. Sure, what would you like to know about it? It was a Star Trek video. I talked to, it was like a commentary on how we treat trans people. Really, that's what it was. But I just felt like doing a video that included Star Trek themes. What message was I trying to convey? The ridiculousness of the arguments that are used against trans people as to why they should not be able to use the correct bathroom. So, for example, you know, the ridiculous argument that, like, oh, trans women are not, you know, trans women are just men trying to, like, get an excuse to go into the bathroom, right, and do terrible things. Nugget, I'm sorry, but if you're going to act like this, I'm going to have to put you back in the stroller. You can't have it. Does that make sense? So, like, you know, one of the things that science fiction does in general is it, you know, you see... Star Trek is a great example of this, where, yes, it's in space. Yes, it's like alien civilizations with, you know, different species and, you know, intergalactic this and that and, you know, fancy science stuff. But at the end of the day, what science fiction does is it, what's the word I'm looking for? Science fiction uses these fantastical situations and settings and, you know, stories to comment on our actual modern society, right? So, like, for example, there's an episode of the newest Star Trek, and, you know, you have to forgive me for getting nerdy here, but it's in season 2. There's one of the crew on the Star Trek Enterprise, or Star Trek, the USS Enterprise, whatever. It's a ship that they're on. Is a different species. She looks like a human, but technically she's not a human. She's like some other species. And this species is not allowed to be in the... God, I'm like forgetting everything about this show. Starfleet, which is like the army. She's not like... They're not allowed... Illyrian. She's Illyrian. She's not human. They're outlawed from being in Starfleet because they did like genetic modifications to themselves as a species, which for some reason is like an outdated opinion that Starfleet has. Like, no, they're not allowed. It's basically, in my mind, an analogy, an analog to trans people, okay? And essentially she gets found out that she's an Illyrian, and she gets put on this like military trial, which is really very touching, because she's like this model, like she's the second most important person on that ship. She's like done a million things. She's saved lives. She's like the best number one, that blah, blah, blah. But she just has this like arbitrary thing that's being held against her. And it's essentially them litigating transgender identity politics, right? It's very don't ask, don't tell, no trans people in the military. It's essentially talking about what's happening in our society without actually talking about it, right? That's what all good science fiction is a comment on our society by abstracting it in that way. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, there is a parallel with Star Trek for the analogy. Well, really all science fiction, or all good science fiction. I mean, you name science fiction and, you know, I can probably tell you what they're trying to comment on. Like, I don't know. Let's see. What's been some good science fiction recently? Can anyone name some science fiction? We don't have to get into this. It seems as I'm largely focused on the restroom topic in regards to the trans community. I mean, it's a big part of it, right? Like, it's one of the things that is being... I'm not interested in the restrooms because it's something that is particularly interesting, or, you know, like a hill I'm, you know, something that I'm trying to dig into deep just because of like its inherent of interest to me. It's just one of the battlegrounds. It's one of the places where we are being, thank you so much, told that we don't belong, right? Thank you. It's one of the places where we're, I'm all good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Any hot sauce, any salt, any pepper?
No.
No?
Thank you.
I take this to the back.
Huh?
I take this to the back. You're done with this?
I'm done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gracias.
What was I talking about? I focus on the bathrooms because that's a place that's like, we're being oppressed. We're being told we can't be there, right? If it wasn't the bathrooms, it would be something else. And I don't really care that it's in the bathrooms. I just care that that's a place we're being told we shouldn't exist. Does that make sense? Tacos. Tacos. Are y'all still there? Y'all just got really quiet. Is everyone good? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's where a lot of the discrimination against the trans community happens. It's where we are, you know, if for some reason the bathrooms weren't a point of contention, it would be something else, and then I would talk about that thing. There's a good explanation. Thank you. Most issues around women's safety are shaped by cis men's entitlement. Yeah. Next gaming stream? I don't know. Y'all want to see a gaming stream? We did a couple at some point. It was fine. It wasn't like, oh, these, I remember these are pretty hot. Give it a second, because they are fresh out of the fryer. Like, fresh out of the fryer. Makes sense. Okay, good. And hey, if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. Like, I know there's like talk about, oh, she's a bathroom predator, oh, blah, 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 blah. But I make content about the bathrooms. You know, there's the whole Disney thing where I went into the women's rooms in Disney and took a selfie of myself. And that went viral. And the reason, and I think I knew, not even I think, I knew that it probably would. And I did it for a very specific reason, right? That I wanted to show a trans woman existing in the same way that cis women exist in the women's bathroom, which is peacefully, without issue, right? I am taking a happy selfie of myself in the mirror, which a lot of people do in the bathroom. It's quite common. And that people got upset about it is kind of the point, right? Because I knew, oh, people are going to get upset at this, right? And drawing attention to you're upset about this, but you don't get upset when cis women do it, right? That's the point. It's to start that conversation. The fact that it's a bathroom is neither here nor there. The bathrooms are an issue because it's a sensitive is not the right word. It's a vulnerable place for anyone to be because you do your business there, right? You are literally vulnerable there. So oftentimes the bathroom it's not just trans people. The bathrooms can be an issue for, any like battleground when you're really talking about something bigger, which is trans rights. They want to make you feel like we're not safe, like you should need to be afraid of us, right? So how do you do that? You pick somewhere like a bathroom where people are vulnerable and you make us into a villain, right? Make us out to be these people who don't feel safe around, right? Like it's one thing to walk down the street past a trans person, right? Because, it's not a terribly vulnerable place, but a bathroom, more vulnerable, right? So let's dig in there, right? Like let's start the misinformation there. Does that make sense? Hold on. Like, this is conservative attacking trans women. Yeah. We always appreciate people coming in and asking these questions in a polite way to get clarification instead of creating your own narrative. Thank you for being kind. Yes, and really, if anyone has any question, like there is no judgment here. You can ask whatever you want. I will answer it, as long as it's in good faith. If you want to know about bottom surgery, we can talk about bottom surgery. If you want to know about my facial feminization surgery I had earlier this year, ask away. If you want to know about voice training, why I choose not to voice train, I can talk about that. We can talk about bathrooms. We can talk about my coming out story. We can talk about pretty much anything. Correct, Scarlett. It's good. It's good, y'all. It's really good. I will say, as great as this is, I do think that fish taco we had the other day, last week, was a different taco place. I think has the edge on this, but this is still really good. Like, really good. Dang. Oh, great. I'll have the check, please.
Sorry?
The check, please.
Check?
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Wow. I never seen me do a burrito on the stream. I would do a burrito. They don't have burritos here. Must have zoned out. These are fish tacos. Let me see if I can give you a good view into it. There you go. There you go. If someone has bottom surgery, can they experience the big O like a cis woman would, or a cis man? Sorry if that's too much. I always wondered if the plumbing works. No hate, I'm a good man. You're all good, Doc Phil. No worries. It's a great question, and probably one of the first questions that people have about this particular procedure. On the whole, no pun intended, generally speaking, it is very possible post-bottom surgery for a trans woman to experience what you are suggesting, the O. It is not guaranteed, but it is more likely than not that it is possible. The reason that it is not guaranteed is because nerves are a very tricky thing. However, the trans women that I know who have had it have no issue and can very much experience the O. And it is a risk that you take, but it is not a huge risk. It does take a while to be able to get there. It's not like you walk out of the surgery and the next day you're, able to do that. I've heard it takes like a year to get there, but yeah. And trans women know this going in, and it's still worth the risk because it's just that important of a procedure, life-changing to some. Nugget is being very good. I got my bottom surgery as Oh, you did as soon as 1 month? Wow, good for you. Good for you. Mm. I mean, sometimes I even struggle to do that pre-bottom surgery. So maybe post, it'll be even, yeah. Good for you, Scarlett. Mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish y'all could have this. It's obviously not the same, but I couldn't have that for a few months after giving birth. Makes sense. Yeah. I'll give you my card right now.
So what's everything?
It was great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very curious to know if I'm the only non-queer fan of Your of Lily. That's a great question. I'm almost certain you're not, but I think there's plenty of allies in here. Oh.
No, there's some. Thank you so much.
Could I have a printed out version,
Yeah,
please?
of course.
Thank you. That's very interesting. Thank you for your answer. I work in the medical field myself, but I'm just a PA, physician's assistant, and I don't know the neurology sides of things. I don't know about the neurology of it. I don't. Was there a part of it that I don't know. What do you mean by neurology of it? You mean like nerves of it? I'm not sure how neurology works with this. I guess your brain works with everything, but Reality Bite says, I do have some trouble understanding why getting misgendered is so rough for you if you know you don't pass in your own words. Not trying to hate, I'm just trying to understand. Totally fine. I mean, you said nerves are tricky. Oh, okay. I guess nerves are neurology. Okay. That's fair. So, good question. Let's start with the if I know I don't pass. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
It is true. Huh?
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you. So yes, I know that I don't pass. I could try to pass more than I do, right? I could work on voice training. I could dress slightly differently. I could work on changing my body language. But I don't want to do those things because I don't feel compelled to. It's not that I'm lazy. Maybe that has a little bit to do with it. But I also feel like myself, like this, with my current voice, my current body language, all these things. I feel like myself. And that's the point of transitioning. Now, there's two very clear, you're suggesting that, and I know you mean this with good intentions, and I understand that. You're asking, if you know you don't pass, why then, when people misgender you, do you get upset? I get upset because getting misgendered stinks. Period. Right? Just because it is a mistake doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. Right? It hurts for me to get called sir or he in the same way that it would hurt a passing trans woman to get called sir or he. Right? It's because it hurts because that's not who I am. Right? And I don't like when someone, especially someone who doesn't know me, perceives me as such. Right? Because it's obviously, unless it's like, bad faith, but I don't think that's what we're talking about. Just like a random person on the phone even. There you go, sir. Right? And it's like, ouch. It hurts because I'm not a sir. The important thing to keep in mind is that there are people out there, not like myself, who want desperately to pass. That's the thing they want most. To be able to pass for whatever reason. But because of either the way their body is, because of their health, because of their finances, there's a million reasons why, even if you want to pass, you might not be able to pass. Those people, just because they are unable to pass, shouldn't have to endure getting misgendered, right? They deserve to not be misgendered. They deserve to not have to go out to a restaurant and cringe every time a server addresses them because what if I get called sir, right? So I am not asking anyone to read my mind. I get that I have a deep voice and that maybe when you hear my voice without seeing me, you might assume sir. I get that. I don't think, oh my God, how dare you assume a pronoun on me, right? It is the broad general change that I am asking for and a lot of trans people are asking for is not to turn into a mind reader and know what everyone's pronouns are without having to ask. It is using gender neutral language by default, right? Makes it so much easier for everyone. Because if you go to a restaurant and the policy is servers don't say sir or ma'am, he or she, they just say, hi, how can I take your order? And they don't address you with any gendered language. That means that someone like me can go to that restaurant and not have to worry. A person who, even if they want to pass, unable to pass, that kind of person could go to this restaurant and passing trans people. And really anyone, because gendered language is just a bit of a stumbling block, right? Major corporations like Disney and Amazon have implemented these policies. Gender neutral language across the board, on the phone, in theme parks, in the stores, everywhere. Because it's just easier that way. You don't have to worry about offending someone like me or any trans person really if you just default to gender neutral language. Does that make sense? How did we get to the taco protein? Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. My brother-in-law is female to male. That's a trans man. Still gets misgendered sometimes, even though he's passing because his eyes are quote-unquote feminine. It hurts a lot. Yeah, that kind of thing hurts. Everyone deserves respect. Yes. Wait, how do we get to the taco bowl? Yeah. Does that make sense? Who asked that? Was it Reality Bites? Is that who asked that question? Yes. Reality Bites. How did that? Just wanted to. Cool. Let's see what mine is. Oh my. You know what? I'm just gonna say vegan. Want tacos now? Yeah. Those chips and guac really filled me up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to finish this taco. I'll try though. I should finish this taco. I hope that was that explanation good. I don't know. I feel like maybe it went on a little bit, but I get that I get that question a lot. Like, you don't pass, so why do you get offended? It's like, I get offended because it hurts, right? Like, passing shouldn't mean like passing shouldn't be the differentiator if you get respected or not, right? We all deserve respect. Right, and it's like it's not as hard as you think to just stop saying sir and ma'am, or addressing people like that on the phone, or when you meet them for the first time, because it's not a whole lot of work on your part, and it's a whole world of difference for so many trans people to not have to live in fear of that, you know. I do my eyebrow every day so I don't get misgendered. Understand. I agree with having non-gendered ways of addressing people in places like restaurants. Yeah, and even in like just life. You know, when I meet someone for the first time, I try not to assume their pronouns, right? Even if they are like cis presenting, quote unquote, if it's like quote unquote obvious that they are cis, or it's like, of course they're not trans, like it's so obvious that's a he, that's a she. I still try not to do that because it's a good habit, and you just never know, right? Here's an interesting little way of thinking of it. Before I was out to the world and I presented as a man, right? Even though I knew I was a trans woman, I was just starting my transition. I go out, maybe I still had stubble on my face, I was wearing men's clothing, but I knew I was a man, or excuse me, a woman. And someone called me sir, that still hurt. I just didn't tell them, right? Because I wasn't out to the world. So I wasn't gonna say, no, actually it's a man. I would just say, okay. And it hurt. Like, you never know if someone you're talking to that looks cis isn't in an early stage of a transition and they're not telling anyone. You just don't know. Just don't know. It's common in the South. Sir and ma'am, I know. Yeah, I grew up there. He's told me before he's contemplating cutting his eyelashes because of it. I told him to embrace them, but if he feels it's something he wants to do, I won't stop him. Yeah, I mean, look, if it's what you want to do, go for it. I will say, generally speaking, changing something about yourself because of someone else's reaction to it is usually not the right move, even if they're even if there's something that's bothering you. Because, like, yeah, I could change my voice because of the way other people call me sir when they hear it, but I instead choose, like, to advocate for a broader change. But I'm privileged to be able to do that because of the platform, so I get it if I want to be sure that. Chicken wings, yeah, that makes sense. Ever since I started watching you years ago, I've made such an effort to address my clients at work as work and people in public without any gender-specific terms. I learned to cut out the word guys, started using the word folks more. It's so easy if everyone just tried a bit. Yeah, totally is. In a bit of my transition, I wanted to be seen as a woman so bad, but every time I went somewhere, I would be the only person referred to by they. Every time I went out with my colleagues, it hurt. Yeah, felt singled out. Gender neutral can be hurtful. Yeah, but also, like, that's how it. Let me take your experience out of this for a second. Let's envision a world where, from the dawn of time, since when restaurants existed, anytime you go into a restaurant, everyone, no matter who you are, is addressed with gender neutral language, no matter what. In that case, no one would feel like what you felt because it's the way everyone is treated, right? You feel hurt by this because everyone else was getting gendered language. You were getting they, because presumably the people at the restaurant saw some sort of, like, visual sign that suggested your pronouns might be in flux, maybe, and just opted for they. When in reality, what they should do is call everyone they, no matter what. That's what everyone should do until they know better. You know? Some cis people use them automatically only to trans people who don't pass. Correct, and that is not okay. Even if there's, absolutely, and I get that. And I think you have every right to feel hurt by that. I guess I'm advocating for a world where until you know 100% certainty what someone's pronouns are, gender neutral. Doesn't matter if they look cis, they look trans, it doesn't matter. You have to ask and confirm with the person before you can use gendered language. That's what I want. My side of the family is the only one that accepts him for who he is. His family's against his transition because he'll always be their baby girl. Gag. He cut ties with his family because of the lack of wanting to accept him. You see him pronouns. That's so sad. Poor guy. A story all too common, unfortunately. Joe says, basically, I guess the not using sir and ma'am is more relevant to English because other languages have words for a specific gender. Might be more difficult to avoid using them at all. Using any of them at all. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not an expert on not English, so I don't really know. But I hear you. I do enjoy it when others call me ma'am, not thinking twice. Yeah, I agree. I hear that too. What tacos did I get? I got fried fish tacos. I thought I wasn't going to be able to finish them, but I am. Don't worry. All right, now that we're finishing up the tacos, let's go ahead and guess the bill. If you're new here, every stream, I get food at a restaurant, and it comes out to a certain amount, and then I leave a tip, and y'all try to guess it. The person who's closest, you can go over. It doesn't matter if you go over as long as you're closest. I got a vegan horchata. It's oat milk. That's what it is, not rice milk. Guacamole and chips. And fried fish tacos. I left I don't know. It was the 25% tip button. It was the highest tip button. That's what I pressed. Go ahead and guess what it is, dollars and cents, and only one guess in the chat. If you guess twice, I'm not counting either. Gotta guess just once. All right. Using gender neutral is not ideal all the time, but I guess, well, I disagree because I think the only reason that it's hurtful to you is because it's used situationally. If it was used for absolutely everyone, because the hurt is coming in your comparison to others, right? Am I getting dessert? I don't think so. All right. Some good guesses in the chat. Just one guess. All right. I know who's closest. Another few seconds. All right. I don't know. This person's won before. I don't even know if I recognize this person.
With this?
Oh, yeah, you can take it. Thank you. And you can take these as well if you'd like. Thank you. Lisa. Lisa, you there? Do I know you, Lisa? Yeah, are you a silent watcher? I don't even know if I've seen your name pop up before. Oh, wait. Shoot, I messed up. Hold on, Lisa, I might have to take it away from you. Where did I put? Hold on. Pause. Okay, hold on. Lisa was correct. Silent Watcher Daily. Well, hi. You know what? I'm just going to give it to you, Lisa. It blew away. Wait, is this mine? No, there's no way this is it, right? You know what, Lisa? The fates have deigned you to be the winner today, even though, sorry, the number that I'm going to tell you is pre-tip. I tipped another, I could do the math, but I'm just not going to. You win. It was 51.05. It probably was closer to like 65 or something. But, and sorry to anyone who guessed around there. Y'all would also be right. But this is pre-tip. This is just the way it's happening today. And you know what? It's my stream. I make the rules. Lisa, you win. Now, Lisa, do you know what you win? Oh, did I spill? Is that... Now, that's just probably a water droplet. If, like, condensation from my drink spills on my shirt, how does that count, user 52? No, actually, Lisa, you win nothing. Nothing at all. Sorry, it was a fake prize. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have all the money in the world to just give away. Sorry. Getting a phone call. Hey, Mom, what's up? You watching the stream? Nice. What do you mean you didn't raise me like that? Yes, I know I always give everything to everyone after someone calls me and there's a whole skit bit and I'm just touching my ear and not really talking to anyone. Well, don't ground me. I'll do my... I don't... Okay, I'll do my chores later. I'm sorry. I'll give her everything. Love you, bye. Yeah, you win everything. Everything. Congrats, Lisa. Congrats. Congrats! No, Mama Tina didn't raise me like that. Okay. Did I asked user 52 a question, right? Didn't I ask user 52 a question? What was it? It was something. You like the music in the background? I was like, user 52, I am curious about this. What was it? I forget. Whatever. Okay. Let's open one more pack. The end pack, unless... I don't think I missed any gifts. If anyone else wants to do a gift, you certainly can. All right, let's get this final pack of the day. We almost ran out of packs. Only a couple more left. I will pick this one. We are looking. Yes, the spill. That was it. If a droplet of water counted as a spill, does it count? Like for like the condensation on my glass. Does that count as a spill? I don't think so, but I yield to user 52 because user 52 runs my life. And I'm happy about that. Okay, here we go. We're looking for the iconic Mickey and Minnie cards. Rapunzel. Coconut basket. You know, I've often thought, should I consider the coconut? Should I consider its leaves? Each part of the coconut, it's all you need. Rose Lantern. Duck, duck. Judy Hopps. Robin Hood. Second Stare to the right. Strength of a Raging Fire. And Dolores Madrigal. Fine. Fine. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? I'm going to keep it like this. So you get a little bit closer to me. My face, because there's nothing left to look at on the table. Okay, so user 52 says no. They say no. Okay, so let me check. Oh. Is this what I think it is? Yeah. It's actually a moot point because did I spill? Let me show you. Does that answer your question? Does that answer your question? That's guacamole, my friends. And thank you, Scarlett. Oh, cool. Yeah, I would love that, Tina. That would be great. Yeah, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. But one of these days, I'm not going to spill, okay? My dog's name is Nugget. Yeah, did I spill anywhere else? That's a good question. I don't think. I mean, on my hand, maybe? I've never been, I should say, I've always been a messy eater, and I don't even know if I really need to apologize for that. It's just who I am. Wait, you put no? Oh, no. Ruh-roh. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to do about that. Can we undo it? All right, how about this? Yeah, user 52 is too hopeful. I appreciate their optimism, but no, I definitely spelled on myself. How about this? User 52, make another prediction. That is, will I, how about this? Run the prediction one more time, okay? Go ahead and start it right now. And everyone can vote yes. Just press yes. And then once the prediction ends, we will say yes was the answer. And y'all can just, even if you got it right the first, it'll just be like a make good, okay? So I said the drop didn't count. It's fine. Okay. Okay, we'll just leave it then. We'll leave it. User 52 runs the show. I'm just a puppet to User 52's puppet master. They are behind the scenes. See? Strings. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. Oh, okay. They are doing it. Okay, so go ahead. I'll wait. We won't end the poll, or we won't end until the prediction thing has gone through. Everyone just vote yes. Actually, would that even work? Because it's 1-1. Oh, it's not going to do anything. I didn't think this through. Because someone has to vote no in order because that's how the odds are decided. Because right now, everyone's voting yes. It's a 1-1. So no matter what you put in, you're going to get it back. Meanwhile, one person voted no. And if they were to win, for some reason, user 52 were to press no, which is not what we said, which they're not going to do. I'm going to go ahead and end the submissions and just say, choose outcome. The answer is yes, just to give everyone their money back. I'm so sorry to everyone who lost their channel points. I'm sorry. It's okay. They're just points. You'll survive. All right, everybody. I love you. I will see you tomorrow, and stay lovely, friends.